Oh, hello, ladies and gentlemen, and all folks in between, and welcome to a Halloween edition of Aunt Millicent's Cooking Show. Hey, y'all, and welcome back to the show. Tonight's the Halloween edition of the Aunt Millicent's Cooking Show, and my niece, Goth Millie, she gave me a little bit of help dressing up tonight, so I'd like to give her a nice shout out. Tonight on my show, we're going to be making a little Halloween treat, and it's just a normal cake, but we're going to decorate them up to look like Frankenstein's monster. Spooky, huh? So anyway, thanks for joining me again, and without further ado, let's apron up and let's get cooking. Okay, y'all, let's get right to the ingredients. First thing you're going to need, as I got a box cake for this, I got a yellow cake. You can get chocolate if you want, really any kind of cake you want, and just follow the directions on how to make it. This requires 2 eggs and water and some butter, and that's it. Okay, so follow those directions to make your cake. Okay, the next thing you're going to need is we're going to be making 2 types of icing tonight. One is the cream cheese icing, which I made on my Easter show, and the other one is going to be called buttercream icing, and that uses Crisco and uses some butter and a lot of food coloring. So that's going to be for our icing for our decorations. Okay, so to make the cream cheese icing, you're going to have some cream cheese and some butter and a bunch of powdered sugar. Okay, this is 2 pounds of powdered sugar. I don't know if you'll need totally the whole thing, but we'll need most of it. So get yourself a lot of powdered sugar for this. Okay, because we're going to be making all kinds of icing. Okay. You're also going to need yourself some vanilla extract, okay? And for your buttercream icing, I almost forgot, you have to have some Crisco. This is a vegetable-based Crisco, okay? And that'll make our icing nice and smooth. You also need another half a cup of butter, okay? So make sure you use that. Next, we're going to use a lot of food coloring to make our items on our Frankenstein head cake. So just get you an array, the standard one you can get at the store with the red, the blue, yellow, and green. Okay. And I picked up these at the store. These are cute. These are little eyeballs that are candies, which I don't necessarily know if you want to eat them or not, but we can put them on there and make some very quick eyeballs for our cake, for our monster. Okay. And then finally, this is something I found from the store. This is a $10 Wilton cake decorating kit, and it has the little metal tubes, and also includes the baggies to put the frosting in. So if get yourself one of these, you can very quickly decorate a cake. You'll have all of the pieces you need to decorate all the flowers and all the things on top. It'll look fantastic. It's not expensive, and you can keep the little metal things and decorate later and or not reuse the bags, but get some new bags, just simple Ziploc bags to decorate cakes with. Okay. Again, this is in most stores, $10 tops. Okay. So the first thing you need to do before we get started is go ahead and make your cake. Okay. I'm not going to go through the box cake mixture because they're different depending on what you get. But let's just say you're going to go through your box cake and let it cool off. And then once you let it cool off, we're going to decorate it. So I'll catch up with you in a minute and I'll have a nice cake ready. Okay. Okay, y'all, I have pulled the cake out of the oven and I'm going to pull off the pan, the roller cooking pan. You'll see it's no longer yellow. It's magic. No, it's not. I swapped out the cake at the last minute. We had a little bit of a flat yellow cake situation, which we won't go into. But anyway, he's ready to be frosted as soon as he cools off a little bit. So I want to go over to the mixer and start mixing up my cream cheese frosting, okay? And meet me over there. Okay, y'all, here we are at the the mixer station. I'm going to put in a whole stick of butter. I bought the ones with the 2 tap sticks. There we go. We need to put in 8 full ounces of cream cheese. It's going to be folded in there real nice. You need a teaspoon of vanilla extract. I'll do that right in front of you. There we go. Okay. That's the start, and just a pinch of salt. Okay, so don't overdo it. So I'm going to put a pinch of salt in here. It says a fourth of a teaspoon, but it's so little. It's just probably there to do something chemically to it. Okay. Now you're going to have to add some powdered sugar. So hold on a second. Okay, so we need to add 4 cups of powdered sugar to this, but we need to add it one at a time, slowly, and mix it up as we go. Okay. So I'm going to put that in there as 1, and then I'm going to put on my whisker, or my whisk and blend this sucker up. So that's going to be one. So you're going to put 4 of those in there. So I'm just going to continue to put those in, and when we get done, I'll got one more thing to do, okay? Okay, we are done with cream cheese icing. There are 4 cups of sugar blended slowly into this. And we got one more thing before we finish up, and that's this little guy right here. This is green food coloring, okay? So I'll tell you what, first thing I'm going to do is just add a drop or 2, okay? And we'll see what that looks like. Next up, we're going for kind of a brilliant green color because we're making Frankenstein, right? And his traditional look is I guess, green, so we're going to stick with that. So let's plunge back in here, start stirring. And let's see what comes out, shall we? Wow. Oh, that's pretty. Look at that. Okay, y'all, we are finally ready to frost. Here is my nice Frankenstein green cream cheese icing. And we have our cake ready. It's nice and cool. Make sure it's cool before you put it on there. Just a few icing tips from your Aunt Millicent. Get yourself a little glass of water and a nice big flat spatula kind of thing, and dip it into the water as you go. It'll help things make things nice and smooth, okay? So I want to frost this guy all the way around the edges, and we're going to draw us a little Frankenstein face out here in a minute, okay? So watch as I go and have fun. Okay, y'all, we have decorated our cake, but you're looking at me saying, Aunt Millie, that doesn't look like Frankenstein. It just looks like a big green cake. We have lots of things to add. So what you can do now, if you want, you can add little ears to the left and to the right. And I have made up some of the buttercream frosting from another recipe. You don't have to make your own icing. You can buy icing at the store and decorate it and make it look like Frankenstein. I'm going to put a little diagram in here, what I think would make up a pretty good Frankenstein. And it should be on the screen here now or in a minute, okay? So you're going to see what you should probably kind of look at to decorate it up. So I want to start to work on this and make it look like Frankenstein, and I may chime in here in a few minutes, okay? So the first thing I want to do is I want to make little ears on the left and the right, okay? Okay, y'all, so here we have him. He is pretty much done. I have taken a whole lot of liberties with the hair. It actually looks dark green in the bowl, but it turned out kind of more like black. I made his nose red, but you know, you can go bananas on do however you like to decorate him. I also added these last minute marshmallows for the bolts on his neck, and you can take them or leave them off. So there you go. I think he turned out pretty good. So maybe I should have a slice of this soon. What do you think? All right, so that's our Frankenstein cake. Meet me in the dining room. Okay, y'all, we have made it to the dining room, and we are ready to try our Frankenstein cake. I know it's going to be good because, to be honest with you, if you go back in time a little bit to Easter, it's going to be the same cake. It's just going to be green with no bunny ears. Okay, so let's give it a bite. I promise you, if you try that buttercream icing, you will have a very happy Halloween. So anyway, thank you for joining me again. I really hope you enjoyed decorating your Frankenstein cake. And I want to wish every one of y'all a very happy Halloween and a delicious, happy, and healthy Bon Appetit.